On November 16th, we went to Albany Beach in Berkeley to do a beachside cleanup, and we recorded our time there. We'd picked up quite a few pounds of garbage, probably contracted a few unknown diseases that have lain dormant for millennia, and overall had a pretty great day. What you're about to see is our experience trying to clean up the beach to the best of our ability. So I hope you enjoy that. Suave, Miles. So it only took us about an hour to get down there, but the thing is, we did not come in the same ride. Michelle and her boyfriend Cody, shout out to Cody, came in a separate car from Miriam, Sheridan and I. And so when we got there, we just sort of had the fuck about for an hour. And I had a crisis over some crows. I've been informed they're crows. I thought they were rats. But eventually we did find each other, and we walked out to the beach and surveyed our surroundings, get a feel of where we should pick up trash.
Gentlemen,
What the hell is that?
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that's wonderful.
Let's see the inside.
Yeah, you want to see the inside of this fucking watermelon? Yeah.
So yeah, we had found a watermelon on the beach. We actually found two of them on two separate occasions. We found a number of other things like condoms. Like I found a couple of those like earwax things, Q-tips. Just very weird and bizarre things that you shouldn't find on a beach. There were actually several bags, plastic bags, buried in the sand that were full of sand. It has been haunting me ever since we did this. I still have no idea what happened there or who did that, but it will haunt me until I die.
So like now look at where we are, guys. Hey, we're getting some good steps in. There's a mask.
Pollution.
No, look what COVID-19 is doing. This is why I don't wear masks. Michelle, don't drop your mask.
Oh, what else? They were really obsessed with the rocks for some reason. Like the whole time they were just in the rocks. I guess there's a lot of trash in there. Or maybe they just saw an animal and they were really like excited about it or something. I don't know what was going on there. We also saw an alarming amount of carcasses while we were there. It's nothing special to see like a crab carcass that a bunch of beats picked apart or whatever, but there was an alarming, a very high amount of clams. We're talking mollusks, crabs, everything under the sun, just across this beach. It was very gross and a little perplexing, you know, for lack of a better word. We spent about an hour there, give or take, but we couldn't get everything up. There's too many plastics, microplastics, just scattered along the beach, a lot of which took cover in the rocks or behind logs, so they couldn't get swept back into the ocean, luckily, but it was too much for people to do. Like, you just wanted to go through with, like, a bloody vacuum cleaner and just pick it all up. But obviously we didn't have that available to us, so you know. Oh god, and how can I have forgotten about the bloody algae? Oh my god, I'm sure you've seen it several times throughout this video, and I've not addressed it at all. So there's this green algae, this dried algae that's spread across the beach. Or I imagine it's at the point where the waves kind of recede, so it's, you know, it's further up on the beach, and you don't see it so much as you go down closer to the tide. But inside of it is a still very wet, very warm, and kind of fresh mixture of plastic, trash, condoms, and kelp. It was atrocious. Alright, so we were working for about an hour and a half or so, and we decided to call it a day. We estimated that we picked up about 6 pounds of garbage, give or take, and that's including the 2 hollowed out watermelons. And so, afterwards, we decided to go get some food. And, Sheridan had some choice words for this bloke behind the boot.
Where are we going now, huh?
Well, they were. Jesus fucking old man! Fucking cutback, bro!
Oh, well.
Who the hell?
And so we go to this food court in Berkeley. There's a bunch of stuff. There's like Indian food, Japanese food, Italian, anything you could ever want, basically. So we had a great time there. We stayed for a few hours actually. It got dark. And so when the time comes that Sheridan, Miriam, and I decide that we've had enough, we abandon Michelle and her boyfriend in Berkeley to rot, and we start heading back home. Unfortunately, I didn't get much footage of that because it was super dark, but it was a ride home, let me tell you. You know, we certainly drove home.
You guys are my only friends at school. Really? I don't have I don't have any friends in my house. How far did you go?
And so we got home, and thus the time for us to split up was upon us. I don't really have anything to say about it because there's no footage of it happening other than this.
Okay. Are you sure you did well?
Yeah, I know, mate. I'm good.
Okay.
Right, see you later, chumps. Who the hell are those? Bye. Who the hell were those assholes?